Welcome back to the channel. And to a lot of my viewers who do watch our videos, you know I usually do a lot of techie stuff, sometimes some fun things with the family for the holidays. Today I wanted to do a review on CyberPunk 2077 on PC. Also, if you stay tuned till the end, I'll have something special at the end, this 12-inch statue. So if you want to, stick around for that. Don't forget there are timestamps down below to help you navigate through the video if you're only here for one or two specific things. There are a lot of videos, day one videos. You know, I'm not one of those big YouTubers to get, day one stuff. I wanted to help people who hopefully have a system similar to mine's, just in case they're thinking about purchasing this game and want to know what it might run like on their system. Before we get into the game review itself, let me explain the system that we're using right here. So my system specs are a Ryzen 7 3700X. Basically, that's an 8-core processor with hyper-threading, which is 8 cores, 16 threads. AMD GPU, it's a PowerColor Red Devil 5700 XT. I will be using the Radeon software to handle overclocking my GPU, but for the most part, I'm gonna run it stock and just one-click overclocks. Even though this is last gen, a lot of us don't have access to the newer hardware. So as of right now, I know a lot more of you are more on par with something like this. If you're using a Ryzen 5 3600 or a Ryzen 3800, this should be comparable-ish to yours. If you're using a 5600, then this should be more comparable to your GPU. The 580s and the 590s, I haven't tried it with a 580 or a 590. I'm just running on air. I'm using the stock cooler for the AMD processor. I do have 32 gigs of RAM. Basically, I got 2 sticks of Corsair Vengeance Pro RGB. It's 3200 CL16, and I have 2 sticks of Trident G-Skill. I think they're Neos. I'm pretty sure they're Neos. And those are 3600 cast latency 18. I used the XMP profile, so they're both at 3200. Turn on AMD Ryzen Master, and then just enable Precision Boost Overdrive, PBO. I did see when I enabled, because you have a few choices, creator mode, game mode, and then 2 custom modes that you could set yourself. When you enable game mode, for some reason, the game just shuts down, crashes straight to desktop. There's that. Just leave PBO enabled, it's fine. So let's talk about what comes inside this box. There is no game disc inside this box. It is still a digital download, as it says right here, PC digital download. That's not why you would purchase this. You would purchase this to get, some stuff, some swag, you know what I mean, some merch. So the game is still 50 bucks. That doesn't change, so you would still pay the same thing if you just got the digital download. At least this way you get a few more extras that you may want. And no, it does not come with this statue. This is a separate purchase. It does not come in a box set that I'm even aware of. As you all know, the game was created by CD Projekt Red, and it took them a while to come out. It won over 200 awards before it even came out. That's something else. So what's inside the box is the game code, of course, original game score CDs, it's 2 CDs, World Compendium, some stickers, some postcards, the game map, digital content access. So you'll basically get some cool extra stuff. I believe it's the Witcher Viper School jacket and this Viper School shirt, and then a couple other things that you get once you get into the video game and get to your apartment. Let's open it. Let's see what's inside the box. So here's the game itself, the box, and it's covered in a plastic saran wrap or cellophane wrap, whatever you want to call it. Once you take that off, you have access to taking everything out. So let's get the things out. So on the other side of this here, let me just block it, is the game code. This is the code that you're going to use to download the game off the internet. To access your copy of CyberPunk 2077, grab the game card below and head over to gogalaxy.com/yourcyberpunk. And right there it'll tell you, you got to sign up and what have you, and then you'll be able to download the game. It only took a few hours, maybe an hour and a half. I don't have the fastest internet here. So let's see what else. Box is empty. There we go. So as you can see right here, you get some postcards. They were in this thing, but when I dropped it out, they all fell. So this basically just holds all these postcards together. So you get 3 postcards. I think they're pretty neat, actually. Check this one out. Pretty cool. Whoever did this art was, wow. Great art. They really got down on it. And these are real, actual postcards that you can use. You put the stamp right there, put the address, return, whatever. So these are the stickers that they come with. The CyberPunk stickers, the Night City Heat, and then also Johnny Silverhand, aka Keanu Reeves's band, the something Samurais. But those are 5 stickers that come in here also. I love stickers, but I never use them. So also, something else. You will get this 30-day free trial of HBO Max. The code is on the other side. Also, you will receive this right here. Welcome to Night City. The year is 2077. So basically, this is just going to give you a quick rundown of the game, and also that for claiming your free DLCs, go right here to the website. You get some cool DLCs. Also, they said that any future DLCs, I guess they're gonna give them to you. I don't know. It didn't make much sense, but I guess we'll find out. This is some stuff. You know, there's The Witcher. Some other cool stuff you could get if you like merchant. That's their store. So here's the map. All right, I'm gonna open it up and lay it down for you guys. And here's the map. They said that it's not the largest world they've ever created, but it is crazy, crazy dense. You could pretty much go into any building or room from what I've heard in the game. I've only played a little bit of it so far, so I don't know how true it is, but this is what I'm hearing. So this is a cool little map. You know, these are cool extras. If you're gonna buy the game and you want the digital download, I like digital downloads. This is some stuff that's cool to have for the same amount of money. So if you're gonna give the 50, at least get the box set. I got this from Walmart, 50 bucks, finished. On the back side, there's nothing special on the back, just a logo right there. That's it. And this is the World Compendium. So basically, some cool extras, the birth of Night City, you know, just things that happened in the world of Cyberpunk. So yeah, there's that. So some cool little extras. This is the case that would normally house your game CD, but instead, you have some music. Extraction Action, The Rebel Path. So in total, there's 28 songs. So you get 28 songs in the pack. So not bad. You get your songs, you get the World Compendium, you get your map, you get like a little commercial for their stuff, location to claim your DLCs, HBO free trial, stickers, postcards, and of course the game card itself to download your game. For the 50 bucks, I think this is better than just buying the game online and just having the game. You might as well have some extra stuff. Let's pack this up and let's talk a little bit more about Cyberpunk now that I've played a little bit of it. So as long as you don't go to AMD Ryzen Master and turn on game mode, you shouldn't have a problem. It should not crash to desktop. That's usually the problem I had. Settings, we're on high right. So if we put it to ultra and play at ultra, resume, 65, 57, you're gonna drop below the 60 frame mark. On a 1080 monitor, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? It's just not worth it. If it's up to me, I would take it, put it probably either on medium or high, and enjoy the game at 75, 70-ish FPS, because I know I'll be over the 60 frames per second, and it's gonna look fine. You know, you can mess around with some of the few of the other settings if you want to. This is it on a 1080p monitor. It's not gonna look fabulous. On my other television, it looks excellent. It does, but the frame rate suffers hard. My suggestion on 1080p monitor is just go in settings, leave it at medium. You're gonna hold most of the time 70 to 75 frames. So from that quick little glimpse into the game on a 1080p monitor with this setup, medium's fine. Maybe turn up a few of the other sliders, you know, you can turn them up a little bit more. But running it on high or ultra on a 1080p monitor at 75 hertz, you're really not gonna see those higher frame rates. So don't just turn everything up. You know, get it to what your monitor can handle, because most of the time that's the bottleneck in majority of people's systems. Yes, that is the bottleneck in my system. It's my monitor. I put most of my money into my PC first. I wanted all this done. I have a TV that I use, the V series, when I want to play the game and make it look nice and big and enjoy it. I throw it on that television until I buy a nicer monitor. As of now, this is more of my workstation. I do play games on it. I still play Dark Souls 3 and a couple other games on it. I just wanted to show people who may be playing in this same scenario what it's like if they're planning to buy this game. How would it look on their system with their monitor and what they have? If you're playing with the Ryzen 5 3600, you should have the same frame rates. My son does have this game on PS5, even though there's no official PS5 version. It's the PS4 version. He's only run into a few issues where his guy will actually do a T-stance on top of the motorcycle. He said most of the time that the bugs and the glitches are not harmful. They never hurt him any of his gameplay. Oh, and by the way, my son that I'm talking about is 21 years old. It's not one of the smaller guys, so don't worry about that. I'm not letting the kids play this game. And believe it or not, that's why baby Aiden isn't in this review, because this game is just, it's too violent. Since this game is really more pushed towards adults, I do not recommend this game. Really and truly, I want to say anybody under 18. I know a lot of our games are very violent, but this isn't just violence. It's also got a lot of sexual themes in it. I got a lot of kids, a lot of smaller kids. Yes, Matthew, my oldest, is 21, but my Ringo, he's 13. Vincent is 12. Duke is 6, and baby Aiden just turned 2 at the beginning of December. So I have a lot of younger children. I really wouldn't recommend this to a parent by a parent, especially if your child is under the age of, like, I'll push it at 17. 17, fine. I have not seen any buttons there to take out any of the sexual content. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. If I am wrong, comment down below and let me know if there is a way to get rid of the sexual themes. Matthew plays the game in his room. His brothers have to leave. He puts his headphones on. He plays the game. That's fine with me. I don't mind the game. I like the game. I can't in good conscience tell the parents out there, oh, it's just another one of those violent games your kids already own. Go ahead, get it for them. I can't. So, about the content I'm talking about. At the character creation screen, it's very graphic. You can actually choose to be male or female, and also choose the details of being male or female below the waist. You know, you actually have choices of how they look. So it starts right off the bat with some things children shouldn't be too exposed to. Now, if you're fine with your 16-year-old, 15-year-old, or 17-year-old with that, hey, that's fine. I am not condemning it in any way. I love this game. I hate first-person shooters. I play Dark Souls, I play Metal Gear, I like third-person games. My kids play nothing but first-person shooters. I hate them, but that's my taste. That's the way I feel. The only first-person player games I play so far is this. It is a great game, but it's not for me to tell you to get your kids in. I think more reviewers of this game or games of this type should really inform parents what the game is about. Violence is high. Sexual content is really high. I say violence is high because there's blood, there's guts, heads are exploded, blood comes squirting off, you can pull out arms are on the floor, there's intestines everywhere. You know, violence is high. But it's the sexual content I just feel parents should be aware of. And I haven't heard anybody really talk about it. They may have mentioned it in a joke or something, and a lot of parents probably wouldn't know how to take that. Are they being serious? Are they showing it like with underwear on and it's a bulge? Where at that, I wouldn't even pay attention to it. No, they are actually showing the physical male or female parts. Okay, I don't know how to phrase it. I'm not mad at Project CD Red about this. I really don't care. It really does not bother me. But it would bother me if one of my kids was playing it. So yes, I take the responsibility of buying this game and having it on my system. But also, I make sure my kids can't get to these games and just turn them on and play them. If you're gonna own it and you have children that are too young for something like this, or something you just don't want your kids to see, then make sure you password protect your computer. And if they're trying to buy it on PlayStation, which right now they really can't on PS4 because they pulled it from the PlayStation store, they might have it on disc or whatever. And just be aware that this game does have some pretty heavy sexual content. But like I said, I haven't heard anybody really talk about it yet. Maybe I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. I apologize. If you haven't really, came out with it and really just said it to people, bluntly. Maybe I didn't even really go too bluntly either. I'm trying, but I'm trying to keep this as a family-friendly as a channel as I can possible. You need to. It's your duty as a reviewer, as somebody that I probably watch, my kids watch, my wife and my family watch. We depend on YouTube for a lot of reviews on a lot of things. If we're in a store and we see a product, check it out on YouTube, and most of the time it's one of our top reviewers. We go to them and we watch it because a lot of them have the same taste we do. So please, if you're gonna review this game, review it right. Talk about this part to parents so they understand what they might be purchasing their child this holiday season or for a birthday. Now, with that out of the way, I love this game. I give it 9.5 out of 10. It's a cool game, it's great. I can't wait to play it more. It's an excellent game. So, my final verdict on CyberPunk, cool game. If all those things are cool with you, it is a must buy. People complain about certain things. Could it have been better graphically? Probably. Will it get better? More than likely. I'm pretty sure that company is not gonna let this game just go the way it is. The glitches on PC, I really haven't caught anything serious. I mean, there's one time the other character was walking and he walked right through some lockers. I mean, literally, he walked through them. And then everything in the locker just shot right out and he just walked right out of the locker. It didn't impact the game in any way. I guess Project CD Red said that they do a lot more and they didn't deliver on it. And that's why a lot of people are pretty upset. Me, I know it'll probably get better down the road. I have no problem with it. If you want to wait till it goes on sale, go for it. But I have no problem giving the $50, especially for the box set I got. Kind of box set. That's my opinion. Cool game. It's got some heavy stuff in it. If you're not into that kind of thing, that's mostly the start. When you create your character. Other parts in the game probably are going to have some sexual themes in it and what have you. I'm not sure how far they go. That's enough about the game and what comes in the box. Let's talk about this 12-inch figure of Johnny Silverhand that we got from Wal-Mart. So this is Johnny. He's a 12-inch figure, well, 10.5 inches to be exact. Here he is right here. It's pretty cool. He's got some detail on his arms. See if you can see it. He's got his tattoos. His guitar's got some cool stickers on it. It's pretty detailed. He's got his jewelry. Here's his robotic arm. And on the back of his jacket, the name of his band. You know what? I don't feel that did it justice, showing it to you guys like that. So, enjoy a quick little B-roll. Be right back.
Who the best out here? I don't give a fuck and I don't care. Bring it back to the flow, give a dap to your bro, cause the party's so damn vicious.
Hope you guys enjoyed that B-roll. I think I'm getting a little bit better at it. I hope so. So, it's made by McFarlane Toys. You can buy it at Walmart. And as of right now, I think they're $51. Yeah, $50, $51. It comes with this right here. So his stand is plastic. It's thin. It's nothing special. Right here. Him himself, he's pretty sturdy. He's pretty strong. His torso does move. His arms do move. You can take the guitar out of his hand. His head moves. The dog tags move. So, he's got some things. His legs do not move. His feet do not move. And he has 2 inserts. on the bottom of his feet. You could put like 1 foot here and have 1 foot on something else. You know, it's supposed to go like this, I presume, and stand like that, as you've seen in the B-roll shot. But he's pretty detailed. He's got some cool tattoos on him. I mean, it's plastic. It's not made of any type of plaster or something. No, it's a plastic toy. And it's $50 at Walmart. It's made by McFarlane Toys, like I said. And I believe the dimension said just over 10 inches tall, even though it's considered a 12-inch figurine. McFarlane Toys makes great stuff. Even though they're plastic, they're cool. But I have other statues up there, like Cinder's Lord right there from Dark Souls. He's pretty cool. That's for the box set of Dark Souls 3. But yeah, it's a cool toy. Is it worth $50? Nope. I don't think no $50. Sorry, I think that's more like a $25 toy at the tops. You know, I'm sorry, it's came with nothing. If it came with this and made it maybe the whole thing $70, $75, cool. But no, I don't think $51.99, I believe, is the price right now. I don't think it was worth any of it. They do have some other limited edition ones, one with him with a gun and a couple other ones, but this was the one that they had when we went there. And it's Matthew's. This is actually my son's. He wanted this. I didn't buy this for $50, by the way. If you're a big CyberPunk fan or a big Keanu Reeves fan, yeah, this is cool for you, and it's worth $50 for you because you're a fan. And for fans, I'm a fan of Dark Souls. I gave a lot of money for that, so I understand when you're a fan. But if you just like Cyberpunk 2077, you're like, oh, that's something cool and I want to have it, yeah, it's not worth $50 for you because you'll get bored of it really fast and you'll probably put it up for sale on OfferUp or something and somebody will offer you $20 if you're lucky. So no, don't give $50 if you're not a big Cyberpunk or Keanu Reeves fan, because at that point you're going to lose money, where a fan or a collector of such items won't lose money because to them it's worth more in the long run. Like a lot of the stuff behind me that you don't see and things I have up in my closets, my wife thinks they're not worth anything. To me, they're worth the world. So that's our video. I hope you guys liked the review. It's my first game reviews. Like I said, this was just a touch on people who may have a system similar to mine with a monitor similar to mine. If they were wondering what settings they should go for, what's the FPS they should be looking for. Also to show you guys what comes inside this box with the PC digital download. And I wanted to show off this $51 Keanu Reeves statue that I will put on OfferUp later on today for $40. Sorry, Matt, I need the money, bro. Just messing with you. So guys, down in the comments, let me know. What would you guys like to see from my game reviews? If you think I should do more game reviews, do you feel I was too harsh on Cyberpunk, or I wasn't harsh enough? Was I not harsh in the right area? What do you feel the video is actually missing as a game review? I wasn't gonna sit here and dwell on every little leaf that rolls on the floor. I don't have ray tracing. This is a 5700 XT. It's not the newer AMD GPUs that aren't probably that good at ray tracing in the first place. Hopefully the next generation will kick into gear. It's not NVIDIA. So again, thanks for watching. Appreciate all our subscribers. And don't forget, guys, to hit the bell, like, and subscribe. Comment down below. And we'll see you guys next time. Late.